Are you sure you are the only person watching this video right now? According to quantum mechanics, every choice you make could be splitting the universe into branches, and another version of you might currently be living a completely different life. In this video where I combine psychology and theoretical physics, I wish you a good viewing. This is a mind-bending video. In quantum mechanics, fundamental particles like electrons do not exist in a single state, they are in a superposition. Until they are measured, they can exist in multiple places, speeds, and directions at the same time. However, in the macroscopic world we experience, something is either in one place or another. There is certainty. This experience of reality, which is highly predictable, is interpreted as being composed of quantum particles that are subject to uncertainty due to this superposition. All the decisions we make in life, who we marry, where we live, the color of our hair, what we eat for lunch, each decision has an alternative that happens in another universe in a different way. So are we living in a multiverse? Yes. The many worlds interpretation was proposed when physicists were facing a dead end. The laws they used for the quantum world were different from those used for the macroscopic world. While trying to bridge this gap, they naturally had to push their minds quite far. Another reason is that reality may imply our universe is infinite. If this is the case, meaning if we cannot reach the edge of the universe, and if the universe is infinite, then according to Brian Greene, there must definitely be multiverses. The third reason is that there is something strange about being human. It may be related to our brain's tendency to create order. We want to believe that every story has a beginning and an end, and we are even certain of it. That is why the Big Bang Theory does not satisfy many of us. Because there is a problem. What existed before the Big Bang? What triggered this explosion? And will the universe eventually end? What happens after that? Curious minds ask these questions. The multiverse can partially answer them. The term Big Bang is generally used as the initial point where space and time began, a singularity with no before and no elsewhere. But the discovery that dark energy, the vacuum itself, has its own energy has significantly changed this understanding. For example, according to cosmic inflation, if a universe at its beginning is dominated by matter or radiation, then yes, we can talk about a zero moment as in the Big Bang. But if inflation, an expansion much faster than anything you can imagine, even faster than light, occurred at the beginning, then mathematics tells us that time could extend infinitely backward. So if inflation theory is correct, there was no singularity at the beginning, and no matter how far back you go in time, you would never reach the very first moment. Here, the 10th dimension we mentioned in the previous video comes into play. Perhaps going to the past is actually transitioning into another parallel universe, a universe where that moment is still being experienced. If you could send a message to your other self in a parallel universe right now, what would you say? Or in which different decision do you imagine they are right now, and where are they? I am waiting for your theories in the comments.